为什么没声音啊？听到声音，游戏声音，没有游戏声。怎么会不见了？为什么？哦。
Excuse me?
I apologize.
And there are still holes in them. That's true.
Oh, you much.
Excuse me?
Total. Total.
I have not changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today, not tomorrow, nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
You forget I have influential friends. If you won't sell the mines, you'll lose them. Just like Malashov. Along with your life, if you defy me.
Mind your step. Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh? When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
Seize that traitor!
Not another step.
You'll get yours too, turtle dove. What are you waiting for? Can't you see? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master!
He's one of them! Get him! Sick! They're gonna gut you! I'm it! Wanker! Bad luck! Fuck that! Take that, you shit! Thank you! We're a dead! Come on, then! Nice strike! We'll finish this quick! You won't get away with that, bastard! Christ's sake, yeah! Don't spare him! Through blood!
Damn. They gave me a going over. Good thing you showed up, lad.
You all right, sir? Looks like you took some hits.
It's just a scratch.
Papa! My God! You're hurt!
I'm all right. What the hell was that, Rosa?
I saved your life. Didn't you notice?
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now we have the blood of the king's men on our hands. Do you have any idea what this means?
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys insult us in our own home?
And you thought this was a better solution?
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to argue in front of the young man here. Apologies for the mess, stranger. There aren't usually so many corpses strewn about our courtyard.
Apology accepted.
We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked us for no reason.
You think that will make them let us off the hook?
Not for free. But knowing young Plimo, the commander of the guard, I'm sure he won't refuse my coin. But back to you, lad. Who are you? And why have you graced us with your visit?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Routard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter Rosa.
Like father, like daughter.
Why did your master send you to me, Henry?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
Lord Capon is held at Malashov.
Our Malashov? I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new master will lift a finger to do anything about it. But tell me, why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me?
But we all stand on the same side. Against Sigismund.
That is undoubtedly true. I don't like that ginger bastard either. Especially since his people started sticking their fingers in my coffers. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman in a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness. What if somebody finds out?
Nobody will know.
You haven't been in Kuttenberg for long, have you? The walls have ears here. I'd only end up with my head on the chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks, we have to be careful.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. It seems he'd like to see me reduced to a beggar. And now we've killed his men. The king's men. I'll have to reach deep into my pocket to get out of that. Like Rosa said, lad, as long as Vavak is around, my hands are tied. I'm sorry.
Should I kill him?
Christ almighty!
I don't doubt you could pull it off, but it wouldn't help anything. Sigismund's people are like the Hydra. You chop off one head, and another grows back in its place. We'd just get another Vavak, if not worse. No, killing won't solve anything. We have to do something else to get to him. It's obvious Vavak is getting richer than his office warrants. There are rumors going around that he's stealing the king's silver. He even uses it to mint counterfeit grog. If Sigismund were to find out.
Ah, I see. You want to blackmail...
It certainly wouldn't hurt to have something on him.
But how do we find it?
Some of...
Find out. But how?
You're right. Only authorized people. My friend Peter of Pisek. They ousted him. He wanted to become the Mint Master himself, but because of...
And that's saying something.
Chris, if you go to him and ask for help, and I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange for evidence of Vavak.
All right. It's a deal, Bob.
Excellent. Tell him the password, Via Argentum, the path of silver. But be careful, both of you. This is our last chance to stop Vavak.
We'll be praying for you.
I'm always glad to see fine people like you. God be with you. Take care then.
好远哦，好远哦。哦，唔會啊，唔會啊，卡會分裂，我卡咗哪邊？卡咗啲。挺菜的，我那个喝，他给你关闭。
Greetings to you.
What is it, Butts?
That's it. Go now. Go away.
You can't just walk around the mines.
You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me about Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'll help you with your investigation.
Excellent. You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game, but hopefully I don't need to tell you that.
Lord Ruthard mentioned something of the sort.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
No, I don't.
I thought. I'll be happy to tell you everything. We need to talk somewhere. I'm sorry.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was...
Couldn't I just ask Fett?
Fett's job is to count the corves and write the amount down in the mine book. He won't tell. We're interested in what the miners themselves have to. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very... and they have an odd way of speaking. Like, calling each other, you should pretend to be really interested in them. And maybe you could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining. Or, just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins...
I reckon I could pose as a curious scholar.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But to the point, each day 3 shifts work in the first shift is led by Frank. The Samco's hewers should be off work. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering, once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the... And don't forget, don't draw it.
Who owns the silver that's...
All the silver in the kingdom of Bohemia belongs... Though I'm sure you understand, the king has a lot on his mind, so he leases out the mining rights to his tenants. There's a lot of money in it. The tenants have to... That's the royal tithe.
What is this path of silver, anyway?
It's the whole process, from digging the silver ore out of the ground and processing it, to minting. Silver is found in ore veins underground. The chief foreman of a gallery counts the corves, and the assayer... The raw ore goes to the smelter, where it's crushed, and roasted ore goes to the furnaces, where it's smelted into raw and then...
Can any silver get lost?
It can. And most often, a pitman tries to smuggle pieces of ore under his... Nevertheless, the entire path of the silver, from the ore beneath the ground, so if someone is stealing large quantities...
Who checks the royal share?
The royal mintmaster and his subordinates are responsible for collecting the royal share. That is why every step of the path of silver is monitored and recorded. Starting with how much the smelting works owners don't have to be monitored as closely, since it's in their best interest to get the highest possible yield after...
Who makes money from all this?
The thing is, everyone does. Pitmen get paid for mining in the shaft. Mine operators get... Smelters then smelt everything. The silver rubs off on the hands of anyone who even touches it. But there's still enough left...
Who owns the mines?
The king grants mining rights to his loyal subjects. All sorts of people operate mines in Kuttenberg. In fact, anyone with enough money to pay for new shafts to be dug...
Who's responsible for the mines?
The mines and the mint are supervised directly by the royal mintmaster. As the steward, I'm his direct subordinate. Then come the chief foreman, then the other foreman, and finally the ordinary... We follow the path of silver until the moment an ore merchant buys the ore from...
How much do the mines pay to the king?
That depends on whether it's a royal mine or a mine in the hands of a mining guild.
I thought all mines were owned by the king.
That's right. They bear the cost of mining themselves and pay him a share. The king receives 1/3 of the profits from his own mines, but only 1/5 from...
What about the other 2/3 of the profits from the king's mines?
Those go towards the costs, of course, for operations, wages and shaft security.
How are groschen made from the silver?
The royal share from the smelting works goes to the mint in the Italian court. There, the coiners hammer it out into silver sheets. Then, in the Italian court's preghouse, our minters cut out and punch...
How many mints are there in total?
Only the main one is left, the one in the Italian court. There used to be more of them throughout the kingdom. It was he who contributed the most to the rise of the Prague groschen, and of course, his own wealth too.
Who's responsible for the smelting works?
They have their own owners. They buy ore from us and smelt it into pure silver. Then, they deduct the royal tithe and they can sell the rest. And not just silver.
What happens in the smelting works?
Each smelting shop has a stamp mill, a roasting pit, and the stamp mill is used to crush the ore into smaller pieces to make it easier to process. After that, the crushed ore is roasted in a roasting pit to remove most of it. Finally, Everything is smelted in a furnace to separate the pure silver from the slag.
So it's processed similarly to steel for smithing?
Yes, but in steelmaking, you don't have to weigh and record every step.
By the way,
Well. Small world.
he was a great help to us at Sukdol.
Even if it weren't for him, I'd never have been able...
字幕那么多。到矿洞。
God grant you health.
Where can I find your foreman, Paul?
What are you doing here, kidder? Who let you in, be?
I've got a letter of safe conduct from Christian Episek. I'm a student from Prague. I'm trying to get to know the miner's life from up close and write a thesis on it.
Right. A thesis? Yeah, I'll be damned.
I just need to ask your foreman a few things.
Our gaffer's gone down there to pray. Don't know if he'll be up for talking, but...
Why wouldn't he be in the mood for talking?
Young jaybird. One of our marrows. Got scrussed the other day. He hadn't even had a full week on the graft, poor lad. It happened the day before the feast of St. Petronilla. You'll find Paul at the lowest level by the roof fall. He's praying for the salvation of his soul. You'll hear the wind howling in the air. Don't fret, but St. Barbara. Farewell, sir.
you Foreman Paul?
Eh? You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
My name's Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague, and I'm writing a thesis on the life and lot of miners. I hate to interrupt your prayers for a dead friend.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. I raised him from a nipper since my sister. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was as strong as a horse. And now, how can he forgive myself?
Come on, it wasn't your fault. Accidents happen.
I suppose you're right. Will you pray with me for his soul?
Aye. I'll pray with you.
You're a canny lad. Repeat after me. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper,
Almighty
tin,
and merciful
iron,
God,
and
our
all ores
Father,
and metals.
you are the giver
I
of
ask that you
gold,
bless me brother who
silver,
has died in this
bronze,
mine.
copper,
And may
tin,
the holy angels save
iron,
his soul from
and
damnation.
all ores and
Bring
metals.
his soul to
I ask that
eternal
you bless
glory
my
through
brother,
our Lord,
who has
our
died in
Saviour
this
and
mine.
Redeemer, Jesus
May your
Christ.
holy angels save his soul from
The angel of the
damnation.
Lord declared
Bring his
in
soul
heaven
to
that
eternal
she
glory
conceived the Holy
through our
Spirit.
Lord, our
Amen.
Saviour and
And
Redeemer,
Mary said,
Jesus
Behold,
Christ.
I am the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us.
So, are you going to answer me now?
Aye. Thanks.
What is the work of a miner about?
What it's about? It's about you in the face and hauling the proper graft that. Can be real dodgy.
Are deaths in the mine common?
Aye. But every death in the shaft is a waste. Unfortunately, we still bury a yakker or...
How is the ore mined?
First, we have to survey the shaft and find ore. Then the place gets... We set up timber around. The hewers take their tools and start digging rock.
How much do you make doing this?
Depends on how much we haul. It's not really worth it, though. Half a grosh and a...
So how many cores did you mine, say, on the Feast of...
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood, but even so, we managed to hawk 30 coves.
That's all I need to know.
I'm sorry.
看我怎么骂。
Excuse me.
Find your... Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're hewing?
Sir Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague. Henry. I'm writing a treatise on silver mining.
I didn't know you scribblers were interested in us ordinary yakkers, but you can't just amble around. You'll count your creels.
I'll just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less we gar. But make it snappy, man. What do you want to know, like?
What is the work of a miner?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. We gans through the roads, Bella. Hewing off from...
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a yakker? You take a kevel and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And don't croak from the skies, then you'll keel over from exhaustion. Or get scrushed by the ceiling of the...
How do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed. in the Dart and in coves. On top of that, you spend a lot of the... Once you get out by with the Corf, you get a tally, and you can...
How much do you get for you?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfing pile of chink. But us...
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes, not even half a grosh in a Corf. That's near way to make...
I wonder... How much do you mind?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that faith.
How much did you mind, say, on the Feast of St. Petrus?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too cute? Why do you need to know that for?
What do you want in return for...
Well, there is some... Me and my crew have been howking away in this heat, but Foreman Fett got skull bringing enough ale for the...
I'll try to get you that beer.
You could try talking some sense in...
Farewell, sir.
I really need to know it for my work. My treatise won't be... Est rerum omnium magister us...
Aye, well... A clever head, but a go candidate. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yackers hewed 36.
Thanks.
Nah, thank ye. Now leave us to humour.
Farewell, sir.
Are you Foreman Samco?
I am. Who's asking?
My name is Henry. Stuart Christian sent me to you. I'm a student from Prague, and I'm writing a treatise on miners and mine operations.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but minus me. Then I'll tell you everything. What do you say?
You should obey Sir Christian and just tell me what I want to know. You don't want him coming to you when you're off work.
That I don't, kid. Ask away, then.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's but proper rest is even more important than craft.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kit, some are swarry.
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out.
How much do you make to it?
Don't even get me started. The chinks.
How many cores did you mine?
I can tell you exactly. We managed to hulk 34 cores without skimping them.
That's all I need to know.
Hail Mary! Careful.
有像吗？哦，这么好。哦，是吧？哇，这个上面这个上面。
Looks I got.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I already know how many Corvs the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
I'd guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 Corvs extracted. That means 10 Corvs of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported Corvs must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
What does it mean?
that this is fraud of colossal proportions, and that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
Should I go to them and accuse them?
Well, accuse? We want to hear everything they know. That means you need to talk to them. But be very careful. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
We need to talk, Herman.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important, so Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miners extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book doesn't...
Or someone is writing down false...
I do not write anything in the book. My foreman Fett counts the corves here. Go and talk to him.
Don't tell me you don't count them too. You wouldn't pay for more corves than...
Do you have any idea how much ore passes through my hands? Besides, miners can lie and say they...
All three crews agreed to report more. Look, you don't have to be afraid to tell the truth. Me and Sir Christian agreed to settle the matter quietly.
I am innocent. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying it was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure.
How long has this been going on?
Several months. Maybe half a year.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea.
So Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter, so just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually...
Yeah, I understand.
So, I went to see my brother to talk about the inheritance.
A word, Foreman. I'm Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate...
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility.
But you're the one counting the corves of ore.
Your point being?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerate. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the mint master himself.
Aye, there's no point in denying it. Herman told me everything.
Bloody snitch.
You have nothing to fear. You're under my protection. I'll deal with anyone who wants to harm you.
Wait, I'll tell you what I know. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore. He made it very clear if I didn't play along, there was nothing I could do.
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to...
He never told me his name, even when I asked. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was...
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even from him.
Where can I find it?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk, but I don't think it was an accident.
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners for what they actually extract.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the yakkers and for...
Do you think the mint master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got nothing bad to say. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace...
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. No one must find out. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor...
Clear as a bell, Mara. I'll be silent.
I heard they're going to cut down the old oak at the crossroads.
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Buresh.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snoop, but he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering.
Something like your letter of safe conduct. How can I persuade him to give me...
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his... You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his...
A nobleman this time, then?
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him at all times. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic.
What should I wear?
Like I said, some decent clothes. I reckon you can imagine. If you don't have anything of the sort, visit a tailor in town. I'm sure he can send if you're charismatic enough. Buresh is short, and make sure you wash up before you go. You can't go and see him looking like...
What else should I know about the smelting works before I go?
In the smelting works, ore from the mines is crushed, ground, and then smelted. They extract silver, then they give part of the silver to the king for the minting of groschen, and sell off the rest.
What should I know about this Buresh before I talk to him?
He's the slyest fox of them all. He comes from somewhere in Moravia. He started to prosper soon after, and not even Sigismund's arrival stopped him. He quickly joined his side. Now he's doing better and better. But whether that means he...
I got it. I'm ready to go.
Here. I've written you a letter of introduction to take with you and give to Buresh. I reckon he... Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the feast of Saint Petronella. If my guess is correct, it should be known you could get something out of the workers. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes... Good luck, Henry.
Look out! What are you whistling for?
Oh, you mutt.
Light and dark flour, gold, thin black bread, all fresh and crunchy. Handy, isn't it? At least you know when to round up the cow. Out in the hay. Nice to get it from it.
I was just about to close up shop. You got here just in time.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Very well. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Help to you, good sir.
What do you have for sale? Let's talk about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try. Finally, a reasonable sum. You found what you were looking for, sir.
你怎么没有穿鞋子？那不行的呀。他当然我也要拿钱。我操！那这个我怎么换上去？这换上去。
Going? Away with you!
Be praised.
Good day.
I apologize.
You see, it didn't even hurt.
不是一次马上带。为什么要丢那边？靠北，我上错了。我随便了，好人跑不对。我的鞋子穿，鞋子穿了。接着。他们早上10点才开门啊，10点才上班呢，靠！
Good day to you. I'll be right with you. What would you like, sir?
What do you have for sale?
不市民的，没有市民的，没有贵族外套，华丽的，没有贵族的外套，贵族缝纫，你看我要怎么这个？我这个怎么这么丑？ 这边没人卖鞋子，这边没卖鞋子啊！靠！
What can you do, sir?
I'm
Maybe next
sorry.
time then.
这边没卖鞋子。
The same as always. Times, no doubt.
You know how it is. Times are tough. If I kept my prices low, I wouldn't make ends meet.
Damn it. It's always ordinary folk.
What do you need, sir?
I need something repaired.
Are you going to do what we talked about?
What do you have for sale?
응? 哇，这魅力27耶！高，这么高，这魅力这么高，怎么没有？这鞋子啊！ 哎，我刚鞋子居然没有看到，我刚刚不是看到，刚鞋子，哎，怎么没有鞋子？看这模样，哎，这个位。
Let's talk about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
我靠，这么贵！
Aye, you'll convince me with that. Found what you were looking for, sir.
What talk?
What do you have for sale? I'd like to discuss the price.
Very well.
Is this enough?
We're nearly there. Just lower your price a bit more. Finally, a reason to be of help to you, good sir. Did you hear that noise last night? What was it?
这看起来是平民的嘛？这个是卖平民的。靠，要是
What can you do? Maybe
and red. Come and buy some apples.
The best wares on the market. Come and take a look. Pears, delicious pears. Come and take your pick. New wares. Oh, what a mess.
Oh mein Gott. Oh.
Good day.
Trouble.
Does your wife really starve you that much?
Guten Tag, mein Freund. Komm herab. Was möchtest du, mein Freund?
Would you repair a few things for me?
That nobleman came back. He said he's not going to let it drop.
Verdammt hochnäsig.
Hochnäsig? Meaning his nose is up.
Ja, genau.
I like that. We call them parvenus.
So what did this parvenu say? Or did he just complain?
He mostly just complained. He said he...
Let's talk about the price.
Was soll's? Warum nicht? Sehr gut. I can agree to that. Ausgezeichnet. Du hast ein gutes Geschäft.
I'll have a look at the wares.
正主的兄弟。交换不错。
Nothing to your liking, sir?
Quality goods here.
Sheet metal, chain deer, iron and steel.
You're always welcome here. No,
Come and take your pick.
Greetings. What do you need?
I'll have a look at the wares.
贵族的中头灰。靠，这怎么这么贵啊？我操！我靠，这也好贵。
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time then.
Tools, iron tools, tools there.
We've got enough.
Yeah, get away. Yeah. Yes, good boy. That's somewhere.
Go around. Anything you...
Have a bowl as well. Sound as a bell.
Come and shop here. Quality wares.
Careful.
Hearing about people's houses.
God be with you.
Greetings to you two.
Are you being cautious or cowed?
My respects.
Sorted and weighed. Fair prices. Fine wares.
Willkommen, mein Freund. Such dir was aus.
Going through the laundry today?
Nothing to your liking,
No.
sir?
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
You're coming up. I'll say, I'll to dress for.
Show me your wares.
太丑了，没有鞋子啊。
I hope you find.
You should. Even the city council is going to be at
What do you have for sale?
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time then.
还是要找商人。商人，杂货商，他就是杂货商。
A wonderful day for a.
没有了，杂货商是卖水果的。
Come and take your pick. New wares.
How can I help you, sir?
What do you have for sale?
Strong onions.
Maybe next time,
White,
sir.
yellow, and red.
没有鞋子穿啊！路上。
Don't be shy.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
Show me your wares.
Oh, bloated again.
What am I supposed to do then? You should go and see the priest. Nobody else can help you.
My respects.
How can I help you today?
I'll have a look at your wares.
没他妈鞋子，操！不行了。
What can you do? Maybe next time then.
什么？没惨。有个伤的，一个就是这个。不接。不接。
What do you need, sir?
What do you have for sale?
这鞋子弄完了。没有啊。
Nothing to your liking, sir?
我要浪费。我去给个喂呀！我还能吃香。鞋架。哦，鞋架。鞋架啊，这边。看我看到，这鞋架吗？啊，这鞋架。
Careful.
What?
My humble respect.
Thank you.
Come and take your pick. New wares.
So I went to see my...
Thank you.
Quality goods, the finest wares.
Aye, some little scoundrel he was. I would have seen him. He doesn't know me.
Tried to steal, did he?
Aye, but I caught him just as he was stuffing.
Good afternoon. Show me your wares.
Oh, 鞋子。市民的鞋子，贵族之靴。我是买贵族之靴。
I'd like to do something about that price.
Very well. Finally! And come again.
Did you get here?
Still nothing. I'm starting to worry that something...
I hope not.
interested, but this is about money. What?
My respect.
Good afternoon, Henry.
I need a bath.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
I'd like a pretty girl to take care of all my needs.
My girls know.
What I really need.
I'll call the girls.
I hope you enjoyed that. I like it when a man is satisfied. And come back again any... I'd be happy... See you. I apologize.
炼金术。消失记录。去。
My humble respects.
What's new around here?
Nothing much, really. If you're looking for a job, try your luck elsewhere.
How's life been
Fine, thanks for asking. They drink so much. So? I'm not that type of it.
What's life like?
We live the best week. The silverware, if only those... That reminds me. I'm sorry.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time. Greetings. Good day.
Greetings to you too.
A poorly dressed yokel like you should only talk to other yokels.
What's the hold up, innkeeper?
我这人是乡巴佬。哦，是不是这个？哦，这个。看东西啊！我从贵族的还乡巴佬，你明白？七有沟。讲话。
Greetings to you.
Ja, servus.
我倒是。哎。从贵族的。 魅力30了哎！好跟你讲话。
Greetings, Master Burish. I'm Henry of Scallops.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Thank you, Goodman. Likewise, Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm supposed to give you this letter with his testimonial.
Scallops, you say? That's where the royal mines are. Am I right?
You are. Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King Sigismund's attack.
That truly is unfortunate. Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter. But I'm not selling it.
I know. I just want to see what it looks like in the smelting works.
Well, if Sir Christian wishes it, I won't deny you the opportunity. With this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to move around unfettered. The guards will recognize my seal. But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions. If you want to know anything, ask me.
Can you tell me what happens with the mined ore in the smelting works?
We weigh in the delivered ore and crush it so that it can be sorted for roasting. Roasting mainly separates sulfur. Then the roasted material is smelted in the furnace. It's then cast into bars that can be sold.
How many cores of ore do you process here?
We don't measure in cores here. I have several ore merchants working for me. They buy when they deliver it here. We don't measure it by the core. We process a large amount here.
How much silver does that make?
That, of course, depends on the quality of the ore we process that day. 20 quintals of ore usually yield about a pound of raw silver. That then yields we can make between 100 and 200 hryvnias of pure silver per day.
Can any silver go missing from here?
That's impossible. Everything is carefully weighed and recorded. Besides, molten silver is rather hard.
How many cores were delivered from Horshan, say, on the Feast of St. Pat?
Why from Horshan, of all places?
I visited the mine there. They told me they'd extract...
You're lucky. I have an excellent memory. It was a lot in...
God be with you.
Good. Don't forget, there are limits to my permit. And above all, mind you don't have... Farewell, my friend.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
better already. Here we are. Why is this all sticky? Well, this doesn't seem too bad.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
What does your job actually entail?
You mean smelting? Well, in the scrusher we scrush the ore, bro. Then we shovel charcoal until the stone gets. Do that over and over in other.
How do you like working in the smelter?
Aye. Can he complain at all, sir?
What can you tell me about Master?
Can he complain about him, sir? He's an honest bloke, from what I've heard from the other smelters. It's a lot work.
Have you noticed anything suspicious around here?
Not at all.
Does any silver go missing from here?
Here? In our smelter? That would mean some of our lads are involved, and you get the rope for that. Luxury. I don't want anything to do with this. Have a chat with Shima over there.
Are you the fella they call Shima?
You have no business being here. What do you want?
I'm told you know something about the silver that keeps going missing from the smelter.
Me? I don't know what you were told. Meet me outside in a while. Now you better get out of here before the guards see you.
Fuck. I have to have a piss. You take over here, lads. I'll be right back.
Well, can you talk now?
Who are you, fella?
Henry of Scallis. Master Burish sent me.
Master Burish, you say? He knows better than anyone. No silver can go...
Actually, I'm here at the behest of Sir Christian.
Oh. So it was actually the steward of the mint? And why did he send you? Because of a rumour. They say silver keeps...
The silver must be going missing from here. I've been tracking it all the way from the mines.
From the mines, you say? Strange. One moment you tell me Burish sent you, the other it's Christian, the steward. Why should I talk to you about such things?
I've been tasked by the nobility, and that's a serious matter. I'm not just anybody. Just the fact that I'm relying on you.
Well, sir, thank you. It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked with us for years. Recently, he bought stables here in Grund. Now, it's all very suspicious because he's the one with the bet. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, be careful. Keep a weapon close. People like him can be...
Thank you. What does your job entail?
Here in the smelter, the extracted ore turns into pure silver right under our horse shit. It's an awful, filthy fucking graft. If I could, I'd fuck off somewhere over the hill.
How do you like working in the smelter?
It's a shitty fucking job. My back aches something awful from shoveling heat. You're always breathing stive from the furnace, and then we'll all be crippled wrecks in a few years.
What can you tell me about Master Burish?
Listen, all folks like him care about. On the other hand, I don't think it's any...
What happens to the silver from the smelting?
The bars are kept under lock and key in a safe place until a merchant or the bloke. Only the owner of the smelter and a handful of select people have access to it, such as the foreman of the...
Good day.
Read it.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit.
You must be the snoop who's sticking...
I beg your pardon?
Well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. We've had our eyes on you ever since you came to Grund. Fortunately, Master Burish warned me. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down!
Let's do it then. You'll all die. I don't care how many of you there are. I'll hack you to pieces. And my dog will finally get a proper meal.
Whoa, a tough nut. Where are you going, cowards? You're a dead man. Heal.
Now, spill the beans. You're responsible for stealing the king's silver.
Not me. It's Buresh. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. All my life. It's true. There's Volkmar.
Take it from the beginning.
As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver one day. Buresh came to me and said he had an offer. He gave me his man to assist me. The books were cooked. No one found out anything. A few weeks later, he sent me to them. In the end...
Why didn't Buresh take the silver himself? Why did he need you?
The Mint Master's men watch over the transport of the king. Buresh had it all figured.
Aren't you ashamed to steal from the king?
Which king did I steal from exactly? I didn't care, man. I earned...
Moving on, where does the unreported...
There are mined-out shafts near Old Cutner.
They counterfeit coins in there?
I suppose so. Buresh only told...
Did Buresh ever mention...
Not in front of me, but you won't be able to ask him.
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to the entrance to the Mint, look here. Can...
For King Wenceslas.
Now you have the map, and I know I want... Please let me go.
I'm quite sure you have...
Here, I'll go to Kuttenberg and get fixed up there, and if we meet again, you're a good...
这一共来几？哇，有这么远？ 松。这太深了吧。
Well, well. Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come to the works for nothing. But I underestimated. I reckoned you wouldn't find anything. And even if you did, little Neri was supposed to get rid...
Turned out the other way round.
Congratulations. His wife and children, what to do with you now, snooper? We could come to a reasonable agreement. Underground, no one will hear you.
Are you trying to offer me something?
If you're reasonable, I'd be willing to pay a tidy sum for your silence.
How much will you pay me?
Well, what's the price for your silence? You're skinning me here. But all right then. Now, turn around. Step back into God's light. And don't tell a living soul what you saw and what you found out. Are we clear?
Crystal clear.
Go on then. But I'm warning you. Farewell.
Greetings to you. God be with you. You're not allowed here.
Okay.
Get going right now. Off you go, quick! Well, are you going? Away with you! Get going, right now! What are you doing with that weapon? Ah! What are you doing? Ah! I'll beat you to a... Bleeding, huh?
No. 看着。
Well, well, well. Look, I knew from, but I reckon little Ned turned up. What to, we could come underground.
Are you trying to what?
If you're
How much will you?
Well, are you out of your mind? You're skinny. Now, turn around.
Crystal clear.
Go on then. Farewell.
God be with you.
Greetings to you too.
What? You can't just stroll around here without so much as a by your leave. Next time, don't come in here without permission.
Eh? Huh. You're not allowed here. Well, are you going? Away with you. You had to have done it. It's clear as day. No! You murderer!
Sooner or later, we'll get out of here.
Gilded Cage is still a cave.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit!
Oh, no.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! I'll sort you out nicely! Show me what you're made of, then. Bringing a weapon to a fist.
God grant you health.
回答我。是的。 不去。
There now.
Greetings to you.
Quick!
Whoa, whoa.
Good to see you.
Oh, you pooch.
Here you go. Take it.
Good day. Good to see you, friend.
God be with you.
Greetings to you too.
I got the evidence against Mintmaster Vavak.
Really? Let me see.
Here.
There are names, amounts paid. I'll be damned. This is perfect, Henry. This could wipe him out for good. Where did you find this?
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from the silver they stole.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last detail. Did you have any trouble getting it?
No trouble.
I'm glad to hear it. The important thing is we have the accounts in our hands. I'd like to see his face. In any case, we uncovered... It's just a shame we didn't find out more about Master Boresh's involvement.
Luckily, I've got this. A letter from Vavak.
How did you get it?
I'd rather keep that to myself.
This... Really? But be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while you were gone. The scheme Master Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus has been running under our nose is incredibly insolent, but it's also one of the cleverest fraudulent schemes I've ever... Those books in Rittard's hands. Vivak won't remain long in his post, and it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that to many people. If you take my meaning.
I'm listening.
I knew you'd understand. Everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works, a secret mint. Only there would be a... I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. But that shouldn't be difficult. Miner jumps at coin like a dog.
What happened to Herman and Fett?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared, and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett talked. Things like...
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I have to deal with it. I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Boresh. But knowing him, he won't be opposed to a and I'll take care of the coiners myself. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vivak all you want. I've got a little something here for you, as a bonus, to add to what Master Boresh already gave you. So, what do you say? All you have to do is nod. Excellent. But don't forget, you can blackmail Vavart with the evidence all you want, but leave the Path of Silver to me. Here's your secret records and copies of the books from the...
Thank you.
No, thank you. It was a pleasure working with you, Henry. I wish you the best of luck, and give my regards to Sir Kunzling.
Sure.
Greetings to you.
Good doggy, good boy.
Whoa!
Taking their time again.
How can I help you?
My body is in need of...
Certainly.
I could use the company of a...
My God.
Well, I really...
Don't worry.
sorry, lad. It happens. I'll keep it to myself. Next time, we'll take care of it. Away.
Wow.
I hope the ponds don't overflow.
Man can't see it. Singing wind is 1,000 times better than Western from ever was.
If I may be so bold, what brings you to the Rutard Palace?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
I'm Henry. I've got pressing news for Lord Rutard. Take me to him. He's expecting me.
Ah, Henry. Yes. Yes, Sir Croonsland mentioned you. I'll let you in. Shimek will take you to the Lord. I hope he'll find the time to listen to what you have for him. You're not the first to come to him today, see?
Well, we're here, but you'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Rutard has an important visitor, and it seems they haven't finished yet.
I understand.
And what now, Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Naz? Will he support us?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sigismund, and now he's stuck with him.
Sakra.
He's scared.
Damn it. There's always counting groschen not.
Jerome is a vain man. I'm sure he's pleased. He was boasting that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian court. There's no way we'll change his mind.
But you've been to see other count.
Unfortunately not.
Christ above. That's a...
Divide et impera.
You are absolutely, especially when everyone...
The devil take that...
Gentlemen, and my lady, sorry to interrupt. I've heard about his crimes against the crown.
Are you sure the accusations are...
I've got proof of everything.
Ha! God bless you, lad.
It seems that this young man came to brighten my day. Who do I...
Martin, this is Henry, our ally from Liechtenstein. Henry, this is Sir Martin Odorin, Lord of Rabosh, a loyal supporter of King Wenceslas.
So, my friend Godwin gave me a ring for you.
Godwin? Really?
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
Godwin shouldn't be giving away what isn't, but I'll help you if need be.
Sir Gunslin.
Shimek?
Min Master Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Right now?
Well, I've got nothing to do with that. I didn't betray you.
I hope not.
You'll soon have a chance to prove it. Let Vavak come. Shimek, place a gunner on the upper floor and a crossbowman on the stairs. Then gather whoever you can find and join us in the yard.
Certainly, right away, sir.
Henry, we're counting mainly on you. I hope your findings are worth 12.
100 at least, sir. You'll see.
I'll help you into your armor, Papa.
But quickly! And then go to your chambers and lock yourself in.
What? I'm going with you.
No. So go to your room. Take your precious crossbow. And if things turn out badly, shoot any of Vavak's whoresons who stick their nose. If something were to happen to me, you're the next in line on our...
I love you, Papa. God Almighty.
Greetings, Sir Ruthard. Your gate was open, so I took the opportunity for a little visit.
No gate is closed to you, is it? The gates of hell are especially looking forward to your visit. But you're more than well aware of that, eh? Since you don't dare leave home without a horde of...
My men aren't here to protect me, but to enable me to keep order. And today, I got the feeling that order is just what...
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured, we're very well prepared to...
Threats? A warning, more like. A friendly warning from the Royal Lord Ruthard. I'm offering you one last chance to surrender your mining rights to me. If not, the king will hear of the serpent you nurse in your bosom.
Enough! Do you think you can insult me in my own home? Do you imagine you can... That can easily change when the king learns of the serpent you are nursing in your bosom, to cite your own words, sir. Only, considering what I know, you might lose a little more.
How dare you?
Henry, kindly inform the Royal Mintmaster what is being said about him.
The word is you're conspiring with Buresh of Krakowitz and Foreman Fett. In other words, you're stealing the royal silver. And that's a capital crime. What do you suppose Sigismund might do if...
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective.
Exactly. We'll see to that. Mark my words.
Are you trying to threaten them, and with nothing but common slander? You haven't learned much since the last time.
Well, we've not had much time for that.
Exactly. Not only do we have the ledgers from Buresh, as well as yours...
And if anything happens to any of us, our friends will see to it that King Sigismund and the town council will hear all about your...
Exactly. Hermes Trismegistos.
So, do you want to chance your luck, or come to an agreement?
Captain.
Sir.
This matter is an internal affair of the Crown and my office.
Are you sure, sir?
Yes, damn it! Do what I say! Wait for me by the gate.
Let us step inside. Let's give the Mintmaster the privacy he requests.
Gentlemen, I expect you'll keep this entire matter to yourselves, and I expect you'll be wanting some...
The executioner is far from here, so I'll be standing in for him today.
God knows what kind of man you are.
What? You can't just cut down the Royal Mint Master. Wait! We got off on the wrong foot.
I'll give you the wrong foot. Right up your ass.
You're right. I underestimated you. I made a mistake.
You certainly did, sir. A big mistake.
The only question is, how much your mistake is going to...
Don't do anything rash, Kunslin. I understand you're angry, but
That's true. Intelligent people can always reach an agreement that benefits everyone, and...
You're right. I'm more than angry. Swear you leave me and my family in peace, and our mining rights will remain...
You have my word. I swear it.
Good. You know what awaits you otherwise. If Martin believes...
Right. You said intelligent people can come to an agreement. So let's see.
Spy on the king? You can't ask...
It doesn't sound like you want to come to an agreement.
You can't.
We can.
This is nothing compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Either you agree to this, or Sigismund learned, then you'd have to run damn far to avoid the chopping block.
Henry's right. So don't even think about double-crossing us. You've a lot more...
And don't forget about your oath either.
I understand. All right, I'll do...
Excellent. And now, get out of my...
Of course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunslin. I've still got some affairs to deal with today. At least I can see our Mint Master. I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell me many interesting things.
God go with you, Martin. I hope we'll soon meet again in more pleasant circumstances. Ha ha! Now that was a good one. The mighty Mint Master strode in like a lion, and then crawled out like a whipped dog. Oof. I can breathe a lot easier now we've got rid of that bastard. At any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating books. I'll hide them in a safe place, just in case he gets any ideas.
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your help.
Well, you can return the favor right away.
I did. And I'll keep that. There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov, and you could avail of it in...
A secret passage? That's a godsend. Von Burgov won't have an inkling.
He won't. It's well hidden. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time, until Rosa discovered it. She can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in a room. It's up the stairs. You'll see the door on your...
All right, I'll ask her. Thank you very much, sir.
Don't thank me yet. The worst of it is still ahead of you.
Nobody will be expecting me. The passageway is an advantage that works on my side. Besides, I've got my spy coat on, which makes me hard to spot. I can deal with any locks. And if I come across anyone, I'll take him out without a sound or a trace.
Well, it looks like you know what you're doing, and that you've done it before. I'll pray for your success. It would help us in more ways than you probably realize.
What do you mean, in more ways?
Isn't it obvious? We've been sitting with our arms folded until now. And where has it got us? We look helpless, and it's difficult to find allies. But if you liberate Lord Capon, right from under von Burgov's nose, the word will spread like wildfire, and he'll lose a strong advantage in parleying. That would help convince some of those who are hesitant about joining us in the fight against Sigismund and the Praguers.
You're right. I hadn't thought of the other consequences. And I reckon even Jobst hasn't... Thanks again. As soon as I speak to I'll get Lord Capon out of Malashov if it's the last thing I do.
You've no lack of courage. I'll at least look at the books you brought. I'm very curious about what there is on Vavak and how he did it all.
I wish you a pleasant read. There's more than enough on him in there.
I've got a feeling you're looking for me, Henry.
Your father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fortress. A task for the lowest lackey. Well, you don't need to answer.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he sent me. But how...
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? So, this passage, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground, and you can find the exact place if you know where and how to...
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no. But it would be nice. Listen, nearby Malashov is a stud farm managed by Hashtal, an old friend of Papa's. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the stud farm.
A wayside shrine? How do you mean?
Are you a Christian at Nevermind? It's a big white column. You can't miss it. From the shrine, you should be able to see a group of boulders. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You have to find it, and then there's a kind of... how can I describe it? A window. A gap you can look through.
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, it should direct you towards some ruins. Go there. And now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. You have to find it and look where its top point. If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another one, and again follow the direction it's pointing in. That should lead you to a small clearing marked by a cross in the rocks. You dig there, and you should get to the passageway.
Shrine, chapel, crosses...
I like your but there's one more thing. Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget, you have to...
You're right. Horses will be needed. For me and for Capon.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Fortunately, I stop off at the stud farm I told you about and ask Hashtal for horses.
Where's the cat?
No catch. On the contrary, please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago.
You got it well figured out. Thanks. Don't know how I managed with...
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. Papa said something like, you know, you might not be aware of it, but you saved us from... Papa would never admit it. But alone, we wouldn't be able to resist. You've earned the right to the gratitude and friendship of our...
I'm glad I could help you and your father.
The pleasure is ours, but tell me, would you do it if you didn't need our help in...
My lady, I'd help you...
Truly? In that case, you certainly won't refuse my... But you mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone.
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at Malashov...
And what might that be?
A book. It has great value to me, and I was starting to worry it would stay there forever. But if you're going there now...
And what book is this that's so important? What do you mean, uninitiated? I happen to know how to read.
Really? Mea culpa. You are full of surprise, so if you do find the book...
Well, yeah. That's the way it goes.
In that case, I'm not going to make it easy for you. If you'd like to know why it's so important...
Fear not, my lady. I'll gladly tear the entire fortress apart.
Restraint, valiant knight. I value your determination. Find it nice and quietly, then come back.
Your wish is my command.
It shouldn't be hard. The book is bound in scarlet leather and inlaid with gold. You won't find many like such there. And take this, so you don't get lost in the fortress.
Thank you.
It is quite possible you won't get back to Malashov again. So don't forget about me. And Henry, be careful.
Oh, and about that secret passage to Malashov. How did you find that secret passageway back then?
I'm glad you ask, because it's a really interesting story. It all started when I was 12.
Not really. Bats are creatures of the night. They flit around while good Christians are asleep, often carrying out the will of witches. But a bat nailed up actually repels all...
Well now, I have to admire. That's exactly what the chambermaid told me. The thing that I was most interested in was where they got that bat. You know, embroidery wasn't exactly my passion, and Papa forbade me.
I know all about that. Not that I ever embroidered, but Pa never let me straight.
Parents have no understanding. But back to the bats. I found out from the guards that they caught the poor creatures somewhere in the cellars. So I went to have a look there and found I followed them for a while, and I noticed that in one corner they simply... I was full of curiosity, and I talked Papa into having... I remember there was even a priest there at the time, and he wasn't at all. But as you probably guessed, there was nothing behind the wall.
My word, you're right. That is a really good story. You're really sharp and hard-headed when you lack...
Hard-headed? I'd rather say determined.
Why did your people mark the passage from outside?
Papa came up with that. Why do you ask anyway? Would you rather search...
No. It's really smart. Have you ever used the passage?
No. It's never been needed. That ought to give us enough time to get to the end.
Sorry, I've got a bit lost in all this. How did you say I can find...
I've told you already. At the crossroads near Hushtal's stud farm is a wayside behind them, you'll find another... Go there and look for a stone. Again, carry on the way that the cross is pointing.
Sure. And there I start digging.
And don't forget to take a torch. It'll be dark in the passageway.
Sorry, I've got a bit lost.
For Christ's... better not act. At the crossroads near Hushtal's stud farm. Behind them, go there. Again, carry on.
Sure.
And don't forget to take a...
Oh, and about that secret passage... How did you become a knight?
I paid for it. When Malashov was vacated, I bought. Then it was entered into the land register as mine. There were still some legal requirements around, but personally, I'm pleased that in the history of our house...
You can simply buy a title?
Definitely not just like that. But in a certain... It's not at all such an unusual practice. In Prague, for example, there used to be the Rokitsan-Berger family, and they bought Oko. It may also happen that some commoner lends the king a lot of money, and the king doesn't have the coin to pay back the debt. Nevertheless, the old nobility, such as Vavak, and they despise us for it. They see us as upstarts without a... But I think in a few generations, if I ever marry Rosa off, that is, we'll be established among the nobility. I pray that my house will endure, and that my descendants will...
Well, enjoy your well-deserved spurs. May your house endure and... What's the political situation in the city? I mean the politics of support for...
All in all, miserable. Bailiff Plymel is also on Sigismund's side, as is his son. And I tested the waters among the councillors, but it doesn't look good for us.
Who sits on the city council?
Wenceslaus Forsuker, Jerome Naz, Franz Rosen. They're from the old and rich Berger families. Martin tried to negotiate some support from them, but they either have their interests connected with Sigismund, or they just don't want to commit themselves, so they don't lose.
But they don't sit alone on the council. What about the others?
They don't. Then there are the representatives of, compared to the old houses, the guildmasters only, so they probably won't risk losing them. But you're right that we might find support among them, especially by promising more councils. The thing is, we're not yet in a position to fulfill such a promise.
And what about Vavak? He sits on the council, and we've got him in our pocket, right?
And they'll do what he tells them. Except maybe Friedrich. Vavak is a slimy bastard who'll sink us because as soon as he learns something he could exchange for a...
Thank you for filling me in on the local...
Well, there wasn't much positive in it. But you're welcome.
And what about the church? Couldn't it be turned around? You can see Sedlet's monastery from the city. The abbot must have some influence.
He does. And his relationship with this... First of all, the abbot is burning through his property. And who do you think is buying them up? Then there's a long-standing dispute over the manning of some churches.
Well, then how about promising the abbot support and getting him on our side? Promises cost nothing.
Ha ha! I see you're no newcomer to... But we hesitated with the abbot, and he decided to throw in his lot with Sig...
It's not like he had a lot of choice.
Oh, he did. A lot is permitted by the law of the church.
Sigismund has a whole army behind him. How could the abbot refuse him?
Do you think Sigismund would attack a monastery? All he'd get from it would be a pile of old bones. And it'd tarnish his reputation. No, Sigismund doesn't need the abbot. But the abbot needs him. That's why he made the decision
I'm glad we took care of Vavat without resorting to weapons. They outnumbered us, and they had heavy armor. I'm not really sure we could have helped.
If the worst came to the worst, we'd have had to try. But otherwise, I agree with you. We saved the lives of my soldiers. After all, I've already fought my hardest.
If I may be so bold, can I ask what the hardest battle...
Not long ago, when Sigismund's army besieged Kuttenberg. Back then, I saw things differently than I do today. I'd been advocating, I feared, and rightly so, that Sigismund would use it as... But I was in the minority. And even my son Venser was... We quarreled a lot over that. In the end, he told me that even though I had acquired noble status, my days of glory had faded. He wanted to prove the Knights of Malashov didn't wear spurs just for... and that we'd earned the armoured arm in our crest. When an opportunity arose to strike against the enemy, he rode out.
What happened next?
More importantly, what happened before? Some French knight appeared from God knows. He said he was a renowned military leader and a personal friend of King Wenceslaus, and that it was his sacred duty to defend the city. I no longer know why or how, but he was one of the first things he did was attack the huge trebuchets that were ruining our... It seems they were poorly defended, and when the Frenchmen... Only it was a trap, the oldest and most primitive trick. And our renown, of course, Sigismund or whoever was in command, didn't. He had his own cavalry, and when I learned where Venser had gone, I gathered my men, and when we arrived, it was all over. And there was nothing left for us, so you heard it. My hardest, but I won't make the same. It won't bring Venser back to me. But our estates, our honor, and above all, God be with you. Leave me alone, Henry. I have heavy thoughts that I need to deal with. Leave me alone, Henry. I have heavy thoughts that I need to deal with.
I reckon I'll have a look first. Maybe next time I'll even fight.